Hi, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of What's Stock TV, and we're back in the vet today. So, yeah. So today's project is really gonna be a two-part project. So if you have a C5, you probably already know it. If not, this screen, for one, is supposed to light up. Yeah. So the screen goes out in these, and what it is the circuit board in the back, the soldering somehow comes loose, so you gotta basically take all of this apart and resolder the connections, and then the screen should light back up. So that's project number one. Project number two is the heads-up display, which isn't showing up. The lights work, but what it is like a mirror in here, and the mirror falls back. So you got to take all of this apart and redo the thing that holds the mirror up. So got a little sunlight, pretty skies. It's the perks of Mississippi winters. So it's February and it's like right around 70 degrees. So figures the perfect time to actually sit this out here with some space and work with some sunlight, and we're gonna get this stuff apart. Alright, so the first thing you gotta do, you will need a Torx bit. This is a T15. You need a 10mm socket, and somewhere through this I'm sure you're gonna need some screwdrivers. So first things first, open up this console. These pop off, and you got some 10mm bolts in here. Also, this needs to come off, and you just unplug what you got in here. So you got two more 10mm bolts down there. So let me go ahead and unplug these, get these bolts off, and show you the next step. Alright, so once you get those off, just make sure you unplug this cigarette lighter thing too. Then everything else should just kind of pull up. And there's gonna be one more plug for this in here too, so just make sure you get that too. Alright, so when you get these disconnected, make sure you unplug the one for this cigarette lighter too. So the two screws here, you got this plug, but you won't be able to get to this until you take this up. So if I got my mind right on this should just pull up like so. And I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to be able to do this with one hand or not, so let's see. Alright, so this is up, and yeah, you see the plug in here for that. So this is up. Camera's real shaky. Hold on just a second. It was rough. Sorry about that. But this is up and out. And you can see that plug is kind of weird how it's set up in there, but it's right on the edge. But I feel like this should have a cover. But anyway, this is up, it's out, and we're just gonna sit this over here like so. And while this is out, I can at least get all this cleaned up and cleaned out, because people got this junky. So we're gonna get all of that cleaned up. Next step is gonna be getting this middle piece out, which you got a screw here. This is the T15. You take out the ashtray piece. You got another T15 right there. And I think it's gonna be one here. So this bottom cover has got to come off, and there's two T15 Torx screws on this too. So I go ahead and get that off. And you need a flathead. This piece comes off. This covers up the temperature sensor, I believe. And I think it's another screw behind here. So let me go ahead and get these 2 screws out. Get these screws out down there. And we'll pop that out. Alright. If I got this right. This should pop off some kind of way. There we go. So, yeah, 2 little things. But that's in there, and you see the other little torque screw right here. So, let me get to that. Update. These screws for this piece, you don't have to take those off to get this off, but these are coming off, just not for this. So you should just be able to pop this loose, pull the e-brake up, so you'll have your space right here. This should just kind of be snapped in, and like so. You have to put the key in. This is up, so show you what we do here. Alright, turn the key, pull this all the way down. Your e-brake is up, so you're good. Get off the brake. Your car's still sitting still, so now you got the room to pull this back. You should be able to see. I don't know if you can kind of see it through here where the plug is for that, but yeah. So once you get this up a little bit, you'll be able to reach in the back, and yeah, you'll be able to unplug that. So let me put this camera down and get this together. All right, so after a little bit of wiggling and all of that, we got it off. This is a weird little cigarette lighter connection, so I've never seen this before, but this is just on that. Just prop back this gray tab here and this one here, and it just pops right off. So now that that's out the way, you got your 2, I think these might be like 7mm bolts, I think, but yeah, let me get a socket real quick and double check, but that should be it. So give me just a second. Alright, I'm back. So I was right in my guess. I don't know if you can see that without the glare, but this is a 7mm. So 7mm here, 7mm there, and this will be out. Alright, AC unit is out. So these little small screws that have to come out to open it up, but that'll be the next step, and we'll do that inside because, as you can see, the sun is very bright, and this Mississippi winter is starting to get a little warm, and no sense in doing all of this outside when I can be in the house. So let's transition. All right, so now that we're in the house, your next step is to get these 4 screws out, and I already got 2 of them out, but it takes 3/16 socket. So get these 4 out, and then the back end should just pop open, and you can see the circuit board of where the problem is. All right, screws are out. This opens up, and you're gonna have this connected somewhere. So let's figure out how this comes off. Alright, I might just have to go ahead and undo these 4 screws too, and then just pull it all together, because this connects on one of these sides, so we'll figure it out. But let me go ahead and get these undone so I can get this loose and make sure this is what I need. Alright, so once you undo those, this pulls out. And be mindful that it's got all of these things that try to sit this down, but all of these come through all of these holes here. So this is where the plug goes into. So you got to kind of wiggle it out. But this is the problem. You see these little resistors in here, or whatever they are. You can tell they've been resoldered. So the problem has happened before, and they tried to fix it, and I guess it just eventually went back out. So this has to be resoldered and cleaned up. But yeah, so once you see this, you know the fix has been done before, so it'll have to be done again. And you just unplug this. Just be careful wiggling this piece out. But yep, this is the problem. I say this, but I'm probably all of them. So time to go ahead and get the soldering iron together and clean this stuff up. I'm back. I'm in the car. I didn't film me actually soldering the wires because I'm terrible at soldering. So I'm gonna put a link somewhere, either like throughout this part of the video, or it'll be in the description. But I'm gonna put a link to like an actual somebody that's good at soldering, just the basics of how to solder a circuit board. But you solder the two ends of each of the little resistors that you have, and should be good to go. And I just picked the ones that look the worst, the ones that looked a little burnt and all of that. So once you're done, you put everything back together and you should have lights. There we go. So the gauges on this side work, the temperature works, turn the knob, all of that's working. Your mode button, everything is good to go. Turn it back off. So problem solved. So all I gotta do now is put all this back together, and that's basically the reverse of the first part of this video. But stay tuned, because I'm not putting all this back together. I got a little time, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix this heads up display. So that'll be part 2 to this video. So stick around if you got that issue.